Or should be live on Twitch. With a couple of go live. Violet. Give me a moment, I just need to quickly go live. That's what. It's just live. Good to be live on both. Yes, I am live. Right, but fucking slow no more. Give me a moment, I'm just quickly putting. You're saying this, I'm live right now playing Pokemon Blue. I like the way that looks. If you're saying this right now, I am live Pokemon Blue. There. Join. There we go, that'll do for going live post, I think. That's pretty decent for going live post though. I do need to check the audio though, because I can hear myself being loud. Pokemon game audio. There we go, yeah, that's fine. Right, we are sorted. Waiting for that post to go live and then I'll actually focus on the game. Give me a moment. Oh, post is... I'll focus on the game in a sec. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. Oh, fucking Jack. Oh, that's right. We are playing Pokemon Blue again today. We have literally just done the Mew glitch. So if I run all the way back to the... Well, I can't remember the name of the town. But we have just done the Mew glitch. So we do have a Mew in our boxes. For anyone who's just joining, is the audio okay? Is like sound decent? Should be, because I've not changed any settings. So the sound should hopefully still be like decent. But basically, where I left off on my last Pokemon stream, I had just gotten, well, I'd gotten to this town, can't remember its name, but I had just acquired, like, I've just done the Mew glitch. So in my Pokemon boxes, if we go into withdraw Pokemon, we do have a level 7 Mew, which is pretty cool. It's a very easy glitch for anyone wondering, literally just Google it. Like, it's so easy to set up. The build is near enough, like, next to no setup. All you need is, like, an Abra and to have not beaten one of the trainers up on the route that I'm heading to now. But we're going to see Bill before I'm not sure if my Pokemon are even a decent enough level to do the actual gym leader. Is this Pokemon Blue? Yes, it is Pokemon Blue. I've still very early on in the game, like Baronia. Is this Cerulean? I can't remember the name of the town, but it is still very early in the game. Yeah, it is Pokemon Blue. I'm currently playing it through not an emulator. I have it, the actual physical cartridge running into a Game Boy player, which is plugged into my GameCube, which has the Game Boy Player disc because it's Japanese. But luckily, it runs games regardless of like the region. And so I'm playing with my actual GameCube controller, which came with the console. We have Tackle, but we are still useless against Rock Type. I should have healed. I was literally in the Pokemon Center, but I didn't even. I do still need a name Magikarp. I don't remember deciding on a name for Magikarp. I wasn't paying attention. Should not have used Tackle there. my plan is basically get through Pokemon Blue, then move on to either Silver or Gold, because I do have the physical cartridges for both of them, and then probably Emerald, because while I do have the cartridges for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Emerald is just flat out the better version. So like my plan is basically get through Pokemon Blue, which if you've missed anything, the Twitch VODs are up on my Clara Renway VODs channel on YouTube. So if you want to, you can check that out. It's in my link tree, along with all of my other socials. Well, there we go. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a trans woman. Level 90. I can't even remember what the levels the gym is. We are going to going in a little bit blind to the gym because I have not played Pokemon Generation 1 in at least a couple of years. Like, I played it and then I transferred my team up into Pokemon Home. So I don't think I actually transferred the whole team. It was most of the team. Like, I think the only team members that were actually missing was Articuno, because I still had that in my save, but then I lost the save file because of what's it called? I spilled tea onto my thingy, my 2DS XL, so I lost that save file, which was a bit annoying because it meant that I think the Articuno that I have in Pokemon Home is actually from what's it called? Sword and Shield, I think. Hello Lila, welcome to the stream. Also, thank you for the likes, very much appreciated. Horn Attack will do as well. Now, I'm not playing this as a Nuzlocke, so if Pokemon faints, it's not dead forever. Like, if I was going to Nuzlocke a game, it would probably be... I would probably give Emerald a try, or maybe Omega Ruby, but the problem is I don't have a 3DS that has like the capture card built in, so I don't have like the HDMI output. Should you use an autoclick to give more likes? I would say no. Like, I really don't care that much about likes. I do appreciate getting them, but like using an autoclick was definitely a little bit much. Let's see, does Tackle even do any damage? Not enough to actually use. Okay, Theodore, Chipmunk, get blocked. And mute entire live, though you've been blocked, so like... Bye! What's your favourite game? I don't even know, to be honest. Like, out of the Pokemon games, probably either Emerald or Omega Ruby. But, like, overall favourite game, like, growing up, it would have been, what's it called? Warcraft 3. But they did kind of, like, ruin it with the Warcraft 3 Reforged. Also, my cat. Add Logan. Hello. That's a bit better. I'm a bit more centered. Hello. Not that much though, just let's zoom out, just like a touch. But favorite game would probably be literally any game made by Rockstar Studios. That's fair. Like, Rockstar do make some genuinely good games. Like, all of the games are decent. Like, if I had to pick a Rockstar game that that would be a favorite, would be either Vice City Stories, which I played a hell of a lot on the PSP, or Red Dead Redemption 1. Still need to play Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just too expensive. Well, it's not too expensive, I've just like I've just not got around to buying it, basically. Nadia, one is your childhood. I I'd love that game. I refuse to buy the remake unless it's like heavily reduced. I refuse to pay like the price of literally a whole new game. Like, I just refuse to pay like that price for a port. Like, not even a remaster, a fucking port. Need to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I will eventually. Whenever it's on like sale for like a pretty good discount, I might buy it. But like, I'm not paying full, like, yeah, it's probably worth full price. I just don't really want to spend full price. Like, I will play it eventually. The question's just like when. You have a friend who works at Rockstar, they're gonna make a Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. I would find it feasible if they hadn't recently just released the port. Like, if they hadn't recently released a port, then I would find it like feasible and like something that could happen. I don't have anything that's particularly strong to grass types. There's never going to be Red Dead Redemption 3. Like, I wouldn't say never. Let's be real, like, there could eventually be one. Sadly, but it makes sense for the story. To be fair, the story doesn't have to follow, like, Arthur Morgan or whatever his name is. Arthur Morgan or John Marston. Like, they could just do, like, create new characters, set it, like, in a slightly different, like, near enough in the similar time period, but, like, slightly different. Do I want to eat computers with you? Why am I using Thundershock? Thundershock's going... My brain don't work right now. It is like 1:45 in the morning, to be fair. They could do Jack Marston in World War One. That's something they could actually do. Like, make the game follow Jack Marston. Because... Thank you. No, I'm not going to say that. I've been on the internet too long to fall for that. So unfortunately, I will not say that, Mia. I've been on the internet since I was young. So I do... I can tell. I can tell. It would be interesting to do a game following like Jack Marston. Like, genuinely, I would find that quite interesting. I don't even know, like, realistically, I do not need to train my Pokemon probably at all for this gym because I have a Pikachu, electric type. And I have a Bulbasaur. No, Ivysaur. So, like, I don't know why I'm still training my team, but apparently Adult-Jack is the strongest in Red Dead history. I'm gonna be honest, I've not played Red Dead 1 in at least half a decade, so like I wouldn't even know like whereabouts the characters would rank. Like, it's been way too long. Oh, after the war, that's fair, that's fair. I do need to go back and play it again at some point, which maybe when it's on sale. Oh, we speak to Belfair. Ah yeah, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. According to your Rockstar worker friend. Like, I would be interested in them doing like a sequel to Red Dead Redemption 1, but have it be an actual sequel rather than a prequel. If it like followed like an older Jack Marston. or like just like a different character. Like it would be interesting, to be honest. Red Dead Redemption 2 is so perfect though, I'd pay £100 for it. That's fair, that's genuinely fair. Alex Meister, goodbye, get blocked. Like, I know that it was really good, and if I'm remembering correctly, did I ever won Game of the Year, or it was at the very least nominated when it came out? Yes, I can block you as well, bye. As anybody who's been following me for a while knows, I am very open to just blocking people. Like, I block people all the damn time. Because why wouldn't, like, if you're gonna be, like, transphobic and whatnot, I'm just going to block you, like, I don't care. Like, I would generally be interested if they made a proper, like, Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, but since they've, like, very recently did the port, I really don't think that's gonna happen, like, anytime soon. For any items. Not by the looks of it, unless it's hidden, which, yes, I am just not going to find it. Have some likes. Thank you for the likes. Very much appreciated. I'm religious, but not as many people know Christianity says to love everyone and respect everyone. Exactly, like, let's be real. Jesus would hate a lot, well, Jesus would hate a lot of the, like, actions done in his name nowadays. Like, he hung out with, like, prostitutes and rejects. Like, there's no way he would be, like, happy with the state in which a lot of Christians preach and, like, the hatred that they spew. Ooh, we're at 500 likes now. Thank you very much. Now I am going to do the trainers because I might as well get as much XP as I can. And I do want to get Gyarados as quickly as I can. You're welcome, your fingers hurt. You don't need to send as many likes if your fingers hurt. Also, I think... Do I want... Seadra or... Gyarados? I'll decide later. I might end up swapping out Seadra. Sorry, swapping out Gyarados for a Seadra, because I do very much like Seadra / Kingdra. I did forget about their existence, though, until saw the Shrouded Fable promo cards, which I will be buying the promo set for Kingdra 100%. It's such a pretty card, and I do very much like Kingdra. Thank you for following, very much appreciated. Like, even though people who aren't Christian, God still loves them no matter what. Like, but it's disappointing if they don't accept them in his heart. Like, I am atheist. I've always been an atheist, but I don't go out of my way to, like, disparage religions. Unless, like, they're being disrespectful in my, like, to me, then I will very much be disrespectful back. But I'm not a Christian. Like, I don't go on lives of Christian traders preaching about how God doesn't exist and other shit like that. Like, your religion's your religion, like, I don't care. Just don't be an arsehole, basically. Like, I respect everyone who respects me. Yeah, that's how I treat people. Got you to 1k, thank you very much. Now, please give your finger a rest. You said it was hurting and you were only at, like, 500. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment, Davanat446. And thank you for following as well, very much appreciated. Goldie. Let's give Pikachu some extra. For anyone wondering, my Pokemon team is being named after trees, basically. It's just that my Nidorino is supposed to be older. I just accidentally tapped start too soon when I was changing the name. Enjoy your games. Bye. Thank you for joining Project Dr. Lou. Can I do the gritty please? No, I cannot. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest, and I don't have space at the moment. Like, or is currently a tip. Because it's a dance move. It's like a dance move, basically. If I remember correct, one second, I'm gonna Google this, because make sure I'm actually the right one. So, something to do with like fucking twerk and I don't know. NFL Best of Gritty, the first fucking YouTube video that popped up. That is very much not twerking. I was completely wrong. But also, I will not be doing a gritty. Is that the dance thing Jesse Lingard did? I do not know who Jesse Lingard is, so I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Okay, Pikachu's too weak. I need to train. Well, Mabel should hopefully be enough to deal with them. I used the wrong move. I tired. Yeah, it is like 5 to 2 in the morning. I don't know how long I'm going to be live. Probably like an hour or so, but I don't know for certain. You're so tired you don't sleep. I don't either. Like, it's probably because I have way too much caffeine. But I've had sleeping issues for years, but again, that's probably just down to caffeine. So I've had like literally years of just never sleep. Are you a Batman like? Annoying. You must save Gotham. You must. Beat up all of the criminals. Admittedly, if you're Batman, you'll end up getting them sent to jail. But then they'll be out in a couple of years, if not sooner. I'm just talking. Misty set out to star you. I probably shouldn't have. Magikarp was definitely the right choice. What Magikarp will do now. Like all that did like fine one. I wouldn't quite star you and then star me. But it's not good looking me. For anyone joining, we're currently at the second gym league. Maple grew to level 20. Crackle did a lot more, but it was also a critical. Makes sense. That Vine did not barely see. I've just streamed, but I'm tired and I think just to sleep now. Thank you for joining. It has been fun talking. I hope you've enjoyed your time here, and I hope you have a good sleep. Goodbye. Bye. Sleep well. Also, thank you for following. Will Maple survive? That is... Maple should survive. This should kill, actually. I say survive as if I'm, like, actually doing... Call it Nuzlocke, like, I ain't. I'm just playing the game regularly. There's more, you now use cut anytime. What are you? I'm a trans... 11, just that bubble beam. And... Right, this is gonna be a quick... I'm assuming that... Is your hair fake? It doesn't look real. It is actually real. It is my hair. It's just, it was dyed probably like 2-3 months ago, and it has just like washed out to like this color. But it is very much real. It is my actual hair. Right, I didn't think Magikarp would be able to learn it, but like it is what it is. I figured I'd try, but I didn't expect it. Sorry if any of that came across as rude. You're just curious. That's fine. Like, I'm fine with questions. I was just a little bit suspicious because I get a lot of transphobia here and there. I was considering just blocking you immediately, but like, you've apologized. It's, yeah, this is very much my fault hair. It's just very much. One of your closest friends is trans. That is cool. Yeah, I'm very trigger happy with the block button, so why did I not take that aim? I've been up this way like multiple times. But for anyone who's just joined, I have actually done the Mew glitch, so I do have a Mew among my boxes. What was I... Which Pokemon was I going to give cut? Wait, I don't even have the TM for cut, like... Also, thank you for following Adam, it is very much appreciated. I haven't actually got the HM for cut, and I can't actually remember where we get it. Right. I'll see if I find it just randomly. I'm trying to think of where I get cut from. I don't think I can actually progress unless I have the HM. Man, I've wanted to play Pokemon for a while. I don't have any Nintendo consoles nor a PC. Do you believe Ballad of the Wolf should be cancelled? I do not know who that is, so I am not going to give any opinion on the matter. SSN captain, so I won't be able to get that for quite a while. Oh, we gotta go through the house at the top. Do you want to buy more? Not 99. But you can't tap right and get them in lots of tents. For anyone wondering, I'm currently playing this through a... What's my favorite... Like, when I can speak. I'm currently playing this from the actual cartridge, going into a Game Boy player, which is going into a GameCube, which has the Game Boy player disc. Because I got it as a set from Japan. And I'm using a GameCube controller. What's my favorite Pokemon? I have a few favorites. Like, there's no one favorite. Like, starters wise, I have... Like, starters wise, it's easy. Mudkip and Totodile. Get blocked, Max. Goodbye. Beat Misty, then visit Bill. House will be robbed and hole in the house will be open. Well, I have already visited Bill and Freedom, so I would assume that that would allow me to go through. Well, like, currently, like, my favorite Pokemon, Mimikyu is one of them, which I did actually just get a shiny in Pokemon Scarlet, which has already been transferred into home, because I hadn't actually got rid of the, whatchamacallit, when my brain works. Oh, I just say you love my hair. Thank you very much. I've cut it myself, and I have previously dyed it myself, but it has been quite a while since I dyed it. Sorry, Gen 1 here, and I'm pretty much got the route memories. That's fair. I've played through Gen 1 a few times, but it has literally been years. This is just the way that it's turned out after, because basically I dyed it probably a couple of months ago, and like it was dyed like a really vibrant purple, but this is the colour that it fades to for whatever reason. I don't know why it fades this way, but this is just the way it fades. Someone on your charge so you ever since. What's the purple lightning rat called? What is it called? Let me see. Not Dedenne. Morpeko, I think. The Sword and Shield one. The shade that you love. Yeah, basically it is just a purple, and this is like the way that it's faded after like a couple months. Welcome back, Jedits. It's a bit. I feel bad that you can't sleep, but my hope is that you'll be able to go to sleep soon. Not Morpeko. Dedenne? Dedenne is another. Oh, wait, is the Dedenne electric? I don't think it is. What time is it for you? Just turned 2 AM. Rattata. Rattata's not a lightning rat. Oh, you said purple lightning rat? Rattata, yeah, that's, yeah, Gen 1. Rattata, I think, is just like a plain normal type, but until, Gen 7. Get a Drowsy and use Hypno and Jedits. That would be a strategy. 100%. That would be the winning strategy. I might go until either half 2 or around 3 AM. Don't know for certain though, like I'm undecided how long I'm gonna go for. Get them east of Viridian Port. So it'll be a little while before we get down there, but we can get one eventually. Speaking of Drowsy, speaking of fucking Drowsy, I'm pointing up when like on TikTok it's down here. Because I've got my monitor above my camera. When it's stream ending, it'll either be half 2 or 3. I don't know for certain, like I'm not fully decided, but I'm thinking half 2 or 3 AM, because I am barely awake. I'm not tired yet. I don't know if for certain when I'll end. But I'm thinking do some ASMR, I need sleep. I don't even know how to do ASMR, I've never done it. I am speaking a bit quieter than I would normally, so like, this is probably as close to ASMR as like, you're gonna get. Is me talking a bit quieter with like the Pokemon music in the background. Oh shit, Maple fainted, I was not paying attention. I can't even remember what type this is. Just tap the mic or something. I don't, like, I can, but like, I worry that the audio will be a bit, yeah. I can scratch the, like, filter thing. I don't know if this is in any way satisfying. It's probably fucking awful, let's be honest. Stop, I give up. I'll leave quietly. Just give me the money, bastard. ASMR are mostly using running water sounds. Like, the main ASMR that I've seen is like women being like really fucking weird. Like having like the fake heads for like the ears and got the microphones on either side. And like it's just like very uncomfortable. No, I was just messing with you, that's fair. But like, yeah, the ASMR I've seen is just like women whispering and like really soft or doing weird shit with like the fake heads with like the bioral like microphones. Like, see, I went and tried to give him back a gem and he didn't even want it. That ungrateful bastard. You're actually falling asleep, kinda, that's good. I hope that you do actually fall asleep. Someone who's proficient with hypnosis, ASMR is basically self-meditation. That makes sense, like, it is very much like women talking in very soft voices. And, or at least it often is. I'm assuming there's men who probably do. Did I heal there or did I just heal there? That's fine. Do you live in England? Unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately. It's sad, I know, but I do. It works as a focus to allow the mind to latch onto so you don't have wandering thoughts. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, the daycare is down here, but I don't think there's anything I want to leave in the daycare for now. Same here, my condolences. You don't, but you live in Scotland. I will not be saying which part of England, unfortunately. But I do, unfortunately, live in it. Scotland, I imagine, is a bit better. Like, I know at least in Scotland, the riots are nowhere near as bad. Like, I know there's been protests in Scotland, but they haven't had the fucking riots like England's had. Also, thank you for following Scots Raven, very much appreciated. Okay, I might be able to just train. You live in the rainy part of England, so just England in general. I also live in the rainy part of England. Sad, but I well, get blocked. Goodbye. Imagine just like coming in a chat and then just getting blocked immediately. Imagine that. Good thing about playing Pokemon Blue is I'm basically playing the game through the capture card. So like I literally just have like the TikTok chat for me is there and my Twitch chat's over there. Steven Gerrard, get blocked, bye. Imagine just coming into a chat and just getting blocked immediately. Imagine that. Anyway, let's get back to actually playing the game. Yeah, I need a switch because your dad is calling you. I hope it's alright. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Darling. Literally being not being attention like the game ball. He's been gone for the last 47 years. Probably calling you for bail. Probably trying to get you to pay bail. Just because we really don't do things halfway. If Scotland rioted, police would end up in hospital. I think it's in part because like Scotland, as far as I'm aware, doesn't really have the same far right racism issue, at least not to the same extent as like, England. Like, England's really fucking bad. especially at the fucking moment. Like, even Wales doesn't have like the same issue with like rioting and whatnot. It's literally just an only thing. For anyone who is just joining, I have just defeated Misty, and I'm currently just like wandering around. Deal with it in a different way, but you're right, we don't tend to have racism to that extent. Like, yeah, like England is really bad. Like, it's don't really see people talk about it much because they've like politicians in the news refuse to admit that England has a far-right issue when we blatantly do, as shown by the riots over the last few days. Next is Lieutenant Surge and Princess Anne. Good to know. Drake or Kendrick, I do not listen to either of them. Also, wasn't Drake outed as a pedophile? Allegedly, if I'm remembering correctly. Can you ask me a question? Go ahead. If it's anything transphobic, I will block you though. Just so you're aware. But feel free to ask a question. Thoughts on the Mr. Beast situation? It's all fucked. Like, I had looked up to Ava, but it turns out she was a very shitty person. So I've unfollowed her on everything, but she was very much a shitty person, so it's like... And I haven't really looked up much about the Mr. Beast situation other than like seeing people talk about how they... talking about how basically they weren't given food or anything. Not transphobic, but in the live bio thing, why do you need to tell people you're trans? Because I am trans, and it basically the reason I have like trans in my bio as well as like all over my socials is because most of my content that I produce, well, a lot of my content is about my transition. And like, for example, I do monthly hormone like updates and whatnot, and I want trans people to know that, like other trans people and LGBT plus people to know that my account, as well as like my chat and whatnot, is a safe place. And if people come here being hateful, I basically just block them immediately. That's fair enough. Like I said, I didn't want to come across wrong. I was just curious, that's all. That's fair. Like, your question was fine, because it stops some idiots coming in and throwing slurs. Sorry for distracting you. That's fine. Like, basically, like, some people are going to come in and throw in slurs, like, regardless. Like, in my appearance, I'm quite clear. They're non-conforming, so, like, people are going to come in and throw slurs anyway. And I just block them and move on. Like, I'm very much trigger happy when it comes to blocking people. Like, I don't give them second chances. If you're gonna be like, say something transphobic, I'll just block you. Like, it keeps my chat and my comment sections a better place. Also why, if like in my actual comment sections on like the comment filters, I have them basically on like the maximum restrictions, like the automatic filters, I've got maximum. And I've also like went in through, because you can filter certain words and phrases, I've also added a lot of words and phrases to that section as well, which then I eventually, like every now and like basically a couple of times a week, I'll go through the filtered comments and I'll either allow comments or I'll delete or even block. While I run an IRC that helps trans men get over the social guilt involved with cross-dressing publicly. If they are trans, it's not really cross-dressing. Even if they are early in transition, I don't view it as cross-dressing. Like, they're just wearing clothes I don't really feel should be gendered. Obviously they are, but I don't think they should be. And if a trans person say, I'm currently see I'm in a dress right now, this is just my clothes. Like, it's not cross-dressing, it's literally clothes. It's what I wear. Yeah, I understand why you say it that way, because it can be very scary, like going out in public dressed for the first time. Oh shit, I was not paying attention. Like, it is, like, I get what you mean, like how we can people get over the fear with like first coming out, and like, gonna watch some ASMR, love your stream, and if you stream tomorrow I might tune in. That's fair. I might stream tomorrow because I'm off work, so possibly. I don't know for certain, but possibly. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, I understand what you mean. Basically, you help like people get over the initial fear with actually going out dressed. Being able to pass is a big fear. Yeah, like, it's have a nice night and try and sleep. I will. Like, actually, what's the time? It is about when I can speak. 2:15-ish. Like, I'll be going for another while if like do try and sleep though. Like, not being able to pass it can be a bit dangerous. Goodbye. I do hope you sleep well. Are we going to drink Monster and stay up all night? I've already had an energy drink, so I will not have one. I do currently have like a cup of tea, and like that has a little bit of caffeine in it. No, that's a lie. I've had 2 energy drinks today. I've had a raw energy raspberry and blueberry flavor, which is really quite nice. And diet own brand shitty. I did have like, basically as soon as I got in, then I kind of went to sleep. Or at least I had like a 2-3 hour nap. Hitting a little monster makes you feel like you're having a heart attack. Only if I have like 2 or 3 in like a short amount of time, where it has that like fast like heart rate, like where like you can really like hear it because of how like fast and like hard your heart's beating. It's only when I have like 2 or 3 in like a quick succession, which I don't do, not anymore. Get that? Yeah. If I have just one, I've like, sometimes I have an energy drink and I near immediately I get super tired and I just have a nap. Like, sometimes just having an energy drink just makes me tired, so I end up having a nap. Trying to get a bit more comfortable. Yeah, I try not to have, well, I say I try not to have too many yet. Looking for like 5 more brand energy fridge. But I try to limit myself. Like, I think what I'm going to try and do is, at the very least, limit myself to 1 a day. Maximum. That's realistic. I don't know why I'm still like just fighting like Pokemon. You don't need to. Although, wait, is that what superpower would I choose? I don't even know, to be honest. that's like a hard one to think about, because a lot of superpowers, they have their drawbacks, but never a bad thing to grind. That's fair. If I'm grinding the wrong Pokemon, I need to like go back and heal up so that I can grind out my. When my brain works. Magikarp. I want to get Gyarados. To be fair, I'm already prepared for Lieutenant Surge, because I do have the Nidoking right. Sorry, but being able to fly just sounds perfect. Yeah, but flight would only be good if you, like, because I've watched too many videos where it talks about like the other powers you would need in order to be able to use their power safely. Like super speed, you would need a like with flight you'd need things like being able. When my brain, it's 2 a.m. Like, give my brain a moment. The flight you'd need obviously the basic flight, but you'd also need temperature control, because if you go too high, it's too cold. You get to kind of like die. Or at the very least, you slow down and like potentially fall and get greatly injured. Like on a jumper. To be fair, if you had the power of flight, but then you also had just like a really good quality like suit. Like if your super suit was like just really good quality, like had perfect thermal control, you had like a really nice helmet, right? Like you'd probably be able to like fly really well. Like as for like what power I would want, I don't even know. Thermal quality, I can't go straight down yet. Yeah, cup of tea. Hello, Granny Weston. Welcome to the stream. Do I want to trade in John Mail? What I do. Light suit, yeah. That would work. Raw transformation. Problem with that is like it could be used so wrong. The ability to transform. Pretty sure that's where the coin case is, but I wouldn't find out. It might be a different underground that has. Oh well, that's fine. Rather quick. Gold, silver, and diamond have the case on. I was probably thinking of silver. I do actually have copies of both gold and silver. Oh, that the light's actually working with my gold over here as well. It is. I do have physical copies. As far as I'm aware, they are legitimate gold and silver. Like that is what's going to be like. That's what I'm going to aim as soon as like I'm done with. Let's do. Friday, you love £60 each. They're not that expensive. Like unless the price has shot up. Let me go on eBay because I only paid about £20 each. They have gone up a little bit, but not by much. It's still about £30 to £40 for Pokemon Golden. I imagine silver's about the same. Let's see. I love your hair. What's the style called? So basically, my hairstyle. I cut my bangs, though they do need to be cut again because they are very much in front of my eye. And this bit that much. But this was actually originally. It was probably about 2-3 weeks ago, I did cut into a bit of a wolf cup. It's a wolf cup, but with like bangs slash a fringe. As for the colour, it was originally purple, but it is very faded. Like I dyed it like a bright, vibrant purple a couple of months ago. This is just like the colour that I faded in. Also, thank you for following me. I very much appreciate it. Why is it still? I looked on Kex and to buy a decent copy. It's 50-60. I know on eBay you can like there's a copy here. I think it's an American copy though. But like actually let me see what's the quality. My silver's in awful condition. My gold's not removed. 3. Oh, if I didn't turn. There we go. So this is the state of my Pokemon Gold. Check out a little bit. Not in the best condition. But my silver is in much worse condition. Like, look at that. Can't really see it too well. Like the label, you can kind of see it there with the light, but it's not in particularly good condition. They do still work. I don't know about the batteries, but they do still work. I do actually have save on one of them. I can't remember which one I have a save on, but I have a save where I starter glitch where you can get all 3 starters. But I do have a save. I have all 3 starters on one of them, and it hasn't been that long since I did check to see if I'm pretty sure that when I bought them, the battery was probably replaced, but I couldn't say for certain. As for Pokemon Blue, I haven't replaced the battery, but I have got a backup of my save on my computer because I have the Epilogue/GB operator which lets you make like dumps of your ROMs, like your Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color ROMs, as well as dumps of your saves. And you can also like upload the saves back to it, so I do actually have my saves, well, the current save saved basically. So if you want some ROM, send me a PM. I'm sure I can get you ROM hack. There's no ROMs I need at the moment. Like I have the actual physical Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, so I can just like download the ROMs. Like I have I have my Pokemon Blue ROM saved. I have my Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald ROMs like saved. Pretty sure the randomizer jar is still available. That's fair. Like I would assume the randomizer would be available. Like I know that Nintendo's like been going after the actual hosts of ROM sites, but like even though they've done that, like there's still like plenty of ROMs out there. There's still plenty of sites that have the ROMs saved. Nintendo can try all they want, but like they're never gonna like be able to actually stop them. Max Kotlakin, you like my hair? Thank you very much. A bit of a better look at it. A wolf cut, but I did give myself a fringe / bang as well, but they do need a bit long, like they're reached the bottom moment. Dryano is always one you like. Is that a website for ROMs or is that like a ROM hack? Everyone loves your hair tonight. I know it's kind of wild because it needs the wash. Nice, looks good. Thank you very much. Like, it has been like a few days since I watched it. Very much. Dryano's a ROM hack creator. That's fair. I'm not sure if I've ever even like actually played a ROM hack. Like that's a lie. I've definitely played ROM hacks before. I've just never actually played through base. Done a lot of higher difficulty. I'm gonna have a good Google. ones have you? Oh yeah, I recognise the name. Storm Sail for Renegade Man. Back. Yep, I've not actually played them, but I know of them. Like I know of their ROM hacks. Like I've definitely heard of like Blaze Black and whatnot. I've never played them, but I have heard of them. Done a lot of higher difficulty. Yeah, like that's what I've heard about them. That they're some of the most difficult ROM hacks in existence, basically. All the way back out and then just in just a little bit. Gate wrap. Such an annoying. Done a lot of higher difficulty games, like yeah. Since I did, like having googled them, like yeah, I've heard of it, like a lot of his like ROM hacks. I'm so glad that poison. I'd have to deal with poison. Basically trying to see what Pokemon are actually passing this. If I remember correctly, I know Psyduck and Andor area. I think they might actually be in the water rather than grass. I remember when I was on my 3DS working on my living dex, which still isn't complete to prepare. I do remember hunting in the water over here, or I think the Psyduck. Psyduck's in the water, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Psyduck is in the water, yeah, because I remember most of my Generation 1 Pokemon were in my living dex, which I have fully completed the Generation 1 Pokemon in the living dex. Not all of them are from Generation 1, but most of them are from the Generation 1 games. Because I had them on my 3DS and like it was the easiest way of getting a lot of the Generation 1 Pokemon. What I'm seeing so far is Bellsprouts. I don't really want a Bellsprout at the moment. I have my, well, Ivysaur. I'm fine. I think there's 2 trainers going the next round, which is 4, yeah. I am going to basically do as many trainers as I can, even if I need to backtrack. Actually, given that it's setting up, you're probably correct. And realistically, Magikarp's not doing any damage. Let's just go tackle. Say, Wrap is such an. It could be because hasn't you at least level 13 months. Remember the Twitch plays Pokemon? That was a very long time ago. I do remember. I can't remember what happened in it, but I do remember it going. I've definitely seen the VODs. I've seen some VODs where like people have done their own plays Pokemon. Private conversation. I'm not sure if I took part in it, but I've definitely seen like, VODs of done their own. Like that. From there, 100%. But let's see. And Magikarp defeat. But probably not. Definitely not. Definitely not when it knows. That is a sort. I love just like the like whole premise of which plays and then a game. Like it's just interesting. Like it's just different and a bit fun. I expect to get a crit there, but I'm going. Definitely not. So I'll probably be going for about another 20 minutes. I'll probably sort. I don't know if I'll upload the VOD tutorial, but it'll be up like. Right, this stream. Little this. Do you stream most? Don't. I mean, I am getting back into streaming, but I can't say how often I'll be streaming. Like my plan is probably. I don't know for certain. Like I don't have like a schedule, but probably Sunday through till Tuesday at the very least is what I'm thinking. Plus some streams like over the weekend, but like I don't know for certain yet. I do work on Thursday through Sunday. I work. Saturday is 10 o'clock finish. So Saturday is one day where it's like I might stream occasionally on a Saturday night, but it's going to be quite. I will just keep an eye out for you then. That's fair. Like I will be streaming here and there. Like I don't think as many of the streams are going to be. At least they definitely won't be starting this. I was supposed to start a bit earlier, but I was having an up until I don't know what time. Probably around 10. Got showered, feed, grab it because she ran out of. But I still have food. Fine, that's fine. Yeah. Still alright, I still have a Willow at full HP. Yeah, I can just like. Well, I've never seen you. Are you good? Listen, you do you, no one should tell Sash to demand your time. Yeah, that's fair, like, to be honest, like, I stream basically just whenever I feel like it. That's why I've got no set schedule, it's just when I feel like streaming, basically. When I have, like, the mental energy stream. Like, when I have time to stream. Say. God, I got a free. We don't. If we survive, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. I'm definitely gonna have to. Alder. Say. Oh wait, yes, I shouldn't. Oops. I realized as soon as you said it's got confused. Like, yeah, wait, confusion's fucking psychic, ain't it? We'll all do, probably. If not, I don't know. I definitely should have went back to here. I realized as soon as you said no, it's got confusion. It's like, wait, shit. They're a fucking poison type. Of course, they're weak to psychic. Also, poison types are 50-50. Paralysis as bad. Oh wait, yeah, Maple's also poison type. He's just hit. Okay, we win. We win these. Even if I make very poor fucking typing decisions. You are too good. Now let's go back and heal. I'm not gonna make it any further if I don't. Have you, Mr. Trainer? That's fine. I'll be going fighting that train as well when I get back through. I don't think that I don't have any antidote on the far left of that route. Ah, so I didn't go enough, so that was a bit of a risk then. Well, I'll fight them once I get back down, once I've healed. What I want to do is, I want my modded to, like, basically make a backup of the save and put that onto my modded. Raid that over to Pokemon Yellow on my main 2DS XL. Send it forward to the team after I finish this. You really need a fire type. I do. I really do, but I don't think there's any place I can get them anytime. I can't remember when's the first time you get a fire type, but I know it's not actually could, but I still like it. It'll still be a little while before I'm able to get a fire type. It's been so long. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Growlithe. I do quite like Arcanine, but I think for my fire type I want Ninetales instead. But Ninetales is a hell of a lot later. I think Ninetales is after Lavender. I won't be getting there anytime soon, I don't. But you'll probably know better than me, because like I said, it's been. Oh, I see the trainer you're on about, yeah. If not for because it's just outside the mart town. Yeah, because they are west of Lavender Town. But I was so close to. That's older. Like, I do like Growlithe and Arcanine, I just prefer Vulpix's line. Like, Vulpix's line is like one of my favourite Pokemon. Vulpix and Ninetales, even like the Alolan forms. So I do prefer the Alolan forms just that little bit. Die. Not for a change this time. I haven't. Saffron in the centre, Lavender in March to the west, Port south, and I just sent out Caterpie back. If I was more awake, I would probably actually have remembered that. I know at some point I am going to be streaming Pokemon Scarlet because I do need to play through the game again, get through the DLC so that I can get the whatchamacallits. Gouging Fire and whatchamacallit, Raging Bolt, because I need to trade them over to someone who has Violet so I can get the Violet future forms. I like Waifu Bait, I mean Gardevoir. Gardevoir, pre-internet, is one of my favourite Pokemon. Like the awful Rule 34, Gardevoir is flat out one of my favourite Pokemon. And it's actually what my current Pokemon deck is. Because I've started playing the Pokemon TCG and I have a Gardevoir deck. Older. Violet, but do you have the DLC, and have you got spares of the future Paradox forms? I think your favourite one right now though is Ogerpon. Honestly, that's fair. I think Ogerpon is honestly adorable, especially without the mask. Like, I do very much love Ogerpon. She's a cute little bean. Little guy. Little gal. Not yet, you're trying to catch them all. That's fair. I still actually haven't completed the Pokédex in the DLC. I've completed the base game's Pokédex, but I still have like a fair bit to go. The like DLCs. Did I complete Kitakami? I might have completed Kitakami's Pokédex, but I've definitely not completed Academy's Pokédex. I know that for certain. Magikarp grew to level 8. 2 more levels. I think for my full complete living deck, I think I'm only about 10 Pokemon away. Like, in Pokemon Home, that is like, I haven't got like all of the the gender variants. Blueberry, that's the name of the academy. Don't get Kami and I'm on Blueberry story yet. I do very much like Scarlet and Violet. The issue is just the optimization. The game, if it ran well, wasn't as buggy, would be one of the best Pokemon. Possibly maybe not like number one, but not like, it would definitely be one of the best Pokemon if it didn't have the performance issues in the optimization. Probably ones that are Violet exclusive. I do like, obviously I'm missing the Blueberry Violet exclusive, but I haven't actually done like some of the glitches are funny though, they are, but like even with like Pokemon that are available in both, I'm missing a lot of them. I'm still just missing like a load of them, specifically with the Blueberry Academies. They're basically the only ones that I'm actually missing is the Blueberry Academy ones, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong, like, but I'm fairly certain. Willow grew to level 8. Like the weird, like, one where like the arms like stupidly long and the Enderman. Hope we can trade info later and we can help one another out. That's fair. Like what like I'd be open to doing is like just like setting up like a trade code and like doing it that way at some. It's like the only I think I'm missing Blueberry Violet Academy exclusive Pokemon. I'm also missing the main ones. I'm seeing Living Deck, full Living. It's the future Paradox Fall. Violet. Have you seen the Paradox Battle Royale? I haven't, but I am gonna throw that in like a tab. That is Paradox Battle Tournament. Lab with. I've got that open in a spare in an extra tab, so I'll probably watch that later. I haven't watched it yet, but I have got it open later after I'm finished. Magicap's dead. Magicap's definitely dead. Or maybe not. 1 HP? 1 HP survivor? Let's go Willow. Willow should be able to survive at least faster. So I do have that video open up in a spare tab, just to watch when I'm finished. Eradicate, that is... Eradicate. Bang. All the Thermal Battle Royales are worth watching them. I have watched a bunch of Noggin's videos, it's just been a while. As he gives the rationale. I know Noggins, I know his name. I just can't think of like the videos. I've definitely watched, I remember his name. I just can't think of videos that I associate with him. First one. I don't remember picking up the hit, but tones, this reminds me, I don't know how his from hack is. Fishing Guru, I do. Please throw, go out and land the big one. Oh, he's tons, not tones. Yep, I read that. Oh, we get cut from the SSN, don't we? I remember. Get it from the captain. I'm a multiplying talk. I also need to train up Pine. Pine is the Abra that I picked up when I was doing the glitch. Did Alpharad create his book? Yeah, planned out whole game after game of and even variants. That I would love to actually see coming. I'd love when game like I love when Fakemon like regional variants are real. They look like they could actually just flat out fit within the game. After many times. Was that hit? It is too many types. That was Alpharad. I thought I remembered Alpharad. Is that Pokemon game? Is that the Pokemon game with that one song? Yes, it is. This is the Pokemon game with the Lavender Town. Haven't got there yet. Like we're still early game, so we're not at Lavender Town yet. But I will eventually get to Lavender Town with the cursed song called Swirling Season. Was that Noggin? That's fair. Down. There are a lot of twinning. Right. Respect you for being yourself. Thank you. I do very much be myself, basically. I'll have to look into it because I've not watched Noggins. I think the last time I was going like back in my watching all of the a lot of the Pokemon. Noggins was definitely one of the ones that I was watching, but that was so long. Alder. Poison. But I've always been bad at types. What is that good? I'm Yeah. I should be live tomorrow night, but it will be a bit. I'm not sure if I'll be playing Pokemon. Don't know for certain. I might. Do I want to start Scarlet yet? I might do Scarlet tomorrow. So possibly Pokemon Scarlet tomorrow. But the camera's gonna be awkward because I'll be looking up that way most of the time because that's where I have my TV plugged in. So the camera angle for me is going to be a bit awkward. But that's if I do Pokemon Scarlet tomorrow. I don't know which game I'm going to play though. Did I take any a little bit? Let's get an option. Save. Should I save the game? Yes, I would. Now I save the game and I'm going to do my usual save in like 2-3 times. But I think that this is the stream for tonight. I hope that you've had a good time here. I hope that you'll join me for the next one. Good night, everybody. Good night, Scott's Raven. Thank you for being active in chat. Good night. It was lovely talking during your queue. Thank you very much. I hope you've had a good time. And if you're here next time, well, if you can make it, great. If not, then so be it. Because I should be live tomorrow. I don't know for certain yet, but possibly. Goodbye, everybody. I hope that you've enjoyed. And live. And